And welcome back out to King City as we get set for our second game of the night. It's the Albany boys against the King City boys here in our second game of the night tonight here on Albany TV. For the King City boys, they come in with a record of 7-3, 2-1 in conference play. They go up against the Albany Warriors, who come also in with a record of 7-3 and 1-1 in conference play. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. We're back with more of our BTC Bank pregame when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to King City for this boys matchup. Both teams come in with a record of 7-3. And Brett, we saw the Warriors back in action last night, and it was a lot of the Warrels as they put up a bunch of points. It was 48 of the 60 points last night for the Warriors came from Dalton and Barrett. Barrett really on a tear since Christmas. On New Year's Eve, he put up 22 points, 7 3-pointers. Last night, 27 points, 6 3-pointers. And let's see if he can continue that again tonight here against a really good King City team.
Yeah, Barrett's been on a heater, and the whole Warrior team's been on a heater. They've won 7 of their last 8, playing with a lot of confidence right now. Like you said, Barrett set career highs in points and back-to-back games. Of course, there's ups and downs to every season, so you're hoping, if you're an Albany fan, you're hoping that this isn't just a hot streak for Barrett, that he's truly developing into a guy who could potentially go off for 20 points a night. They have Jace Palmer and Dalton Worrell who can both do that. If they can have a third guy who could potentially go off for 20 any given night, that would be huge. Makes this Warrior team extremely hard to guard. They're facing a King City team here tonight that is one of the best teams they'll play, certainly in the upper tier of the GRC West. And they're a really good team as well. They have the same record as the Warriors, 7-3, but 3 losses to really good teams. The big thing for Albany tonight, Samuel Papa's still out with that hand injury. It's going to be a couple games that he's out for. So we expect Lucas Engel, like last night, to be in the starting lineup tonight. Can he provide something for him offensively here in this one? It's going to be a tougher test tonight. King City's certainly going to be higher up in the skill level than Winston is. So going to be tough here for the Warriors, but they get to see where they really measure up at. They've won 7 of 8. They get to see truly how good they are tonight against King City.
And they go up against a really good King City team with a lot of scorers on this team. You got Colton Potter, Jonathan Garlock, along Graham Metzger could throw them in. And then, of course, you've got the big man inside and Landon Carlson. And then Cooper Mooney really kind of came on in the Albany tournament. And then you have one of our favorite players here on Albany TV is Josiah Shellhorn, what he can do whenever he comes on the floor off the bench. We'll be back to get set for the Hogue Lumber Company starting lineup and your Smith Prudential Financial tip-off when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Remember, before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. For Albany, Barrett Worrell, Jace Palmer, Dalton Worrell, Lucas Engel, Shea Miller. For King City, Caden Wainscott, Jonathan Garlock, Graham Metzger, Josiah Shellhorn, and Landon Carlson. As we prepare to tip off this game, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396.
Albany's guards are really going to be tested tonight. King City wants to speed you up, force you into mistakes. Can the Warriors stay poised and not be sped up? That's going to be a big question here in this game.
Albany wears their red green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. King City, their home white uniforms, purple lettering outlined in gold. We're going to have to re-jump here. Thank Tyler Duke for giving official Trice Floyd a bit of a joking that he can't throw it up high enough, but Albany wins the opening tip-off, brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial Services. Barrett Worrell with the basketball, sends it in the corner now for Engel. Man-to-man defense played here by King City. Barrett dribbles in, sends it in the corner. Jace Palmer shot from three, misses off iron. Dalton Worrell on the rebound. There's going to be a foul called here off on the rebound against Josiah Shellhorn.
I thought they were going to get on Miller. It's on Shellhorn.
That is the first against Shellhorn. It kind of took a rebound away from Dalton Worrell. Nice little easy putback as the inbounds goes off of King City, but Lucas Engel still out of bounds, catches it, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Albany.
And that's tough. It's kind of just a reactionary thing, and wasn't able to get out of the way of that one.
Wainscott with the basketball in the corner here for the Wildcats. Gets it from Metzger, drives, sends it back out to Wainscott, top of the key, Garlock. He'll drive, little runner, leaves it up inside the paint, off front iron. Second chance opportunity. He goes down hard.
Thought he hit his head.
As he's going to be fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
Thankfully he didn't.
Foul is going to go against Engel. That is going to be his first. Team's first.
I think that was...
I think it was just his body. I don't know if it was. It sounded like it could have been his head.
Well, it was a hard fall. I don't think he hit his head. He's kind of holding his left forearm, so I think that kind of was most of the contact there.
Looks like me trying to rollerblade out there. Some Vietnam flashbacks coming back. That one jumps out there from Garlock on the first. Still scoreless here, 39 seconds into the ball game. Second free throw attempt now here from Garlock. Is good. 1-0 King City with the lead. 39 seconds into the first quarter. Full court pressure put on here by King City, and Carlson at the top of that comes away with a steal. Metzger up top for Wainscott, into the corner for Shellhorn. Back up top, Garlock over to the left wing. Metzger from three. Misses everything, out of bounds. But again, this will give King City time to set up their pressure. Full court man-to-man is what it appears. And this time the Warriors let everybody go by as Dalton Wardle caught in a trap right before he got across midcourt. Stolen away by Garlock, finds Wainscott. He's going to be fouled, going to line to shoot two, as the foul is going to go against Jace Palmer. That's his first, team's second.
Nice job on the press there by King City. Kind of lulled Dalton into a false sense of security there. He thought they were just going to let him dribble it up, and then all of a sudden here comes the trap, and he didn't know what to do.
Doing a really good job of putting Carlson in there on that trap with those long arms. Really takes away any passing lane as Wainscott misses on the first free throw. Second attempt from Wainscott is good. 2-0. King City has the lead. 1:08 gone here in the opening quarter. Dalton Wardle brings the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. And they're going to get a foul called here against Jonathan Garlock, his first, team second.
Yeah, good call there. Definitely reached across the body of Worrell. He did a good job protecting the ball, so they get the foul drawn on Garlock.
And the pass inbounds for Palmer, knocked out of bounds off the hands of Wainscott, as Angle now inbounds here for the Warriors. Inbounds here for Dalton Worrell. He'll have it up at the top of the key, drives inside the paint, goes right at Shellhorn. He'll pick up the foul and goes to the line to shoot two free throws. Josiah Shellhorn quickly picks up his second, team second. So just 1:23 in, and Shellhorn in serious foul trouble. That's only, well, they called that his first. I thought he had one earlier.
I thought he had one earlier as well. There's definitely a foul, unless they didn't put it on him, I guess, but
Dalton misses on the first.
Because King City's got 3 team fouls, and I mean, that's 3 quick ones. Still under 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Dalton will hit the second, making it a 2-1 ball game. 5 quick fouls here through the first 1:23 of the ball game. Wayne's got into the corner for Garlock. If that continues, Warriors are in some serious trouble because they don't have the same depth that King City does. As Carlson on the baseline, puts it up off glass and picks up the foul as well. This time it's going to be Palmer picking up his second, team's third.
Yeah, Albany's already kind of challenged for depth, and especially now with one of their starters and Samuel Papa out, it's even more of a problem, and Palmer's got 2.
And one attempt from Carlson is good. 5-1 is the lead here in favor of King City. Barrett Worrell gets it to Palmer. Gets it across for Barrett Worrell, knocked away by Wainscott. He'll come away with it for Carlson. Finds Jonathan Garlock, lays it up with his right hand off glass. Dalton Worrell gets the ball across midcourt, dribbles in, spins. A foul going to be called, though, here on the floor.
Almost another turnover there by the Warriors. On this, especially on this press, when it's entered, you cannot wait on the ball. You got to step to it. King City's going to be aggressive in the passing lanes. You got to step to the ball and go get that thing.
For the Warriors, one of the good things they'll see is Garlock picks up a quick second. He'll check out. As checking in will be Jax Jundy.
Yeah, that's big.
Angle to inbounds. Sends it up top for Barrett Worrell. Dribbles in, leaves it in the corner. Angle shot from 3 in the corner, just rims out. Rebound picked up here by Wainscott.
Looked good, just rimmed out like you said.
Wainscott on the block, goes up, can't get the shot to fall. And they're going to get a foul called here against Carlson.
Okay, so both teams have got to know now. It's
Going to be called close.
Yeah, it's being called close. Not to say that these aren't fouls that are being called, but
right now already the Warriors are in the bonus with 5:37 left here in the first quarter.
Yeah,
and Shea Miller's going to be shooting 2 free throws.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not 3 minutes in and we're shooting free throws at the bonus. And that's going to be a big telltale sign for both of these teams what to expect.
Yeah, so you got to make the adjustment. Can't be – it's not going to be a surprise, so you have to know. And this might turn into who can shoot better from the free throw line. I mean, like you said, we're under 3 minutes into the first quarter. It
also might be who has players left at the bench.
Yep.
Shea Miller sinks the first. Zayden Palmer will check in for his brothers. He'll take a breather here with 2 fouls. With how close this game being called, Coach Cox doesn't want Jays to pick up a third here early in the first quarter. Second free throw attempt upcoming now for Miller. Rolls out, and a foul called here against Dalton Worrell on the rebound. And that's going to be his first, team's 4th. So both teams will be shooting in the bonus for the next 5 minutes and 37 seconds here in the first quarter.
That's got to be a record, but both teams in the bonus that quick.
Maybe not a record, but I'm sure it's pretty close.
Oh, it's definitely one of the quickest I've seen.
Trying to get it down inside to Carlson, knocked away by Zayden Palmer. Picked up by Barrett Worrell, right wing to Angle, not expecting the pass, and it goes out of bounds. 7-2, King City leads, 5:18 left to play here in the opening quarter. Wainscott over the left wing for Metzger. Up top for Shellhorn, right wing to Jundy, into the corner, Wainscott. Back up top for Metzger over the left wing. Jundy dribbles in, and he's going to be fouled. And now King City at the line for 2. As they're going to get Dalton Worrell, that's going to be his second. And Jundy now at the line for 2.
Yeah, this might be a problem. Palmer with 2, now Worrell with 2.
The war of attrition. As missing on the first, here is Jundy. Cooper Mooney checks in for Shellhorn. Potter checks in here for Metzger. And that's the thing that King City's going to have. They're going to have the depth that the Warriors don't have to deal with these fouls.
Yeah. It's big for King City to get Potter back, start of the year injured.
Knocking in the second free throw there is Jundy, 8-2. 6-point King City lead. 5 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter. Dalton Worrell gets the ball across midcourt. Going away from the trap. Gets it to Zayden Palmer. To Shea Miller in the corner. Right wing, Barrett Worrell. Left wing now for Angle. Bringing it up to the top of the key. Trying to restart the offense for Barrett Worrell. Barrett loses it on the dribble. Knocked around, picked up by Dalton. Leaves it on for Miller. Knocked around. And Zayden Palmer unable to keep it in bounds.
Well,
the long arm of the law that time there by Carlson.
I was going to say, good idea, but Carlson is got such great length. That's going to be tough to get a pass around him. And nice hustle by Zayden Palmer as well. Just couldn't quite get that one, save that one before it went out of bounds.
4:25 left here in the first. Over to the right wing for Potter. Inside, gets it to Carlson. Backdoor Mooney. 10-2, an 8-point King City lead. Ball knocked away. Barrett Worrell with it on the floor, and a timeout called here by the Warriors. And we're back after this Petty Genono Center timeout here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online, pettyjohnauto.com. It's a 10-2 lead here for King City. 4:07 left to play here in the opening quarter. Jace Palmer checks back in. Checking out is Angle as Zayden Palmer stays in here for the Warriors. Jace Palmer will inbounds here for Barrett Worrell. Little full court trap here by King City. Zayden Palmer loses it, trying to get it away. Knocked away, picked up here by Jundy. Loses it, picked up now here by Dalton Worrell, back in transition. He falls to the floor, gets it off though to Zayden Palmer. Puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Rebound made by Carlson. As both teams just going way too fast.
Yeah, we're at a frantic pace right now.
In which the amount of fouls that have been called, you would think that's not a good thing for either team to be in. Potter sends it back out. Jundy from three. Misses off back iron. Jace Palmer on the rebound.
Good box out by Zayden Palmer on Carlson.
And knocking it away from behind. That time is Caden Wainscott. 3:20 left here in the first. It's an 8-point King City lead. Jace Palmer to inbounds here for Dalton Worrell. Dalton top of the key. Had some pressure coming from behind. In the corner now for Barrett. Up top for Palmer. Over to left wing now for Zayden Palmer. Up top for Barrett Worrell. Too deep to put up a shot. Now Dalton Worrell with the basketball. 2:50 left to play here in the first. Baseline now for Shea Miller. Back out to Zayden Palmer, right wing. Finds Barrett left wing from three. Just misses. Rebound picked up here by Mooney. Dalton Worrell trying to tie it up. Is going to be called for his third. That's one of those things with two fouls. You just can't even attempt that.
Yep.
And he'll pick up his third. And going to the line now for two free throws is going to be Mooney, as another timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
10-2 is the King City lead. Cooper Mooney at the free throw line as we come out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. 2:35 left to play here in the opening quarter.
Dalton Worrell still in the game. Going to have to be smart here.
He's a senior. We're playing now with 3 fouls here. Still 2:35 left in the first quarter.
Well, I think if the Warriors had better numbers, he probably would be out by now, but they have no other choice but to play him. So you got to be smart. It's still the first quarter, so you're going to have to play this basically the rest of the half without picking up a fourth.
Cooper Mooney misses on the first. Misses on the second as this one tipped away, picked up here by Potter on the rebound. And going up is Carlson. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As Miller going to pick up the foul. That's going to be his first. First free throw from Carlson is good. Carlson will hit on the second. It's a 10-point King City lead. Miller with the basketball. Caught in the trap, gets it off here for Jace Palmer. In the corner for Barrett Worrell. Shot from 3. Knocks it down.
Warriors needed that. Maybe a little shot in the arm there. Get a stop here on defense.
Wainscott in the corner for Potter. Trying to send it up top for Jundy. Stolen away by Dalton Worrell. Takes it with his right hand. Too strong off glass. Jundy on the rebound.
Yeah, Dalton's a little bit out of sorts here. You can see it early.
The pass goes down to Mooney, goes off his hands, off the Nolan Ryan fastball from Caden Wainscott from the wing. 1:57 left to play in the first. 12-5 is the lead in favor of the Wildcats. Dalton Worrell gets it for Palmer. Trying to get across that trap, gets it to Shea Miller, leaves it up top for Barrett Worrell. Barrett top of the key. Over to the right wing for Jace Palmer. Drives baseline. He's going to be fouled here on the drive. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as Wainscott going to pick up the foul. That's going to be his first.
Well, chance now for Palmer to get this to a 5-point game. They're down 12-2, but then Barrett hits a big three-pointer. Now a couple of free throws here for Palmer to get it to 5.
He'll sink the first. Giving him his first points of the night. He had 11 all coming in the first half last night at Winston. Second free throw from Palmer. Misses off back iron. Wainscott on the rebound. It's a 6-point King City lead. Carlson top of the key over to the right wing. Jundy into the corner to Wainscott. Back up top for Potter. Potter from the free throw line. Knocks it down.
Nice shot by Potter, just rising up over the defense and hitting a good mid-range from the free throw line.
He's been so dangerous from that spot in his career as Wainscott knocks it away from Barrett Worrell, gets it to Potter, who puts it up from the block for 2. Zayden Palmer's pass knocked away there by Carlson, goes out of bounds off of Zayden Palmer. King City basketball, 1:05 left to play in the opening quarter. Back up to a 10-point King City lead, 16-6.
King City's so long and athletic, you're not going to be able to pass over the top of the defense.
Especially not over top of Carlson.
Yeah.
Potter right wing. A little bit of a mismatch down inside for King City. They've got Carlson going up against Zayden Palmer. Shea Miller came over, kind of knocked it out of his hands, but right to the hands of Cooper Mooney, who puts it up off glass for 2. Shea Miller with the basketball. Has it knocked away. Gets down to the floor with it. Gets it away here for Barrett Worrell. Drives down to the block, goes strong, can't get the shot to fall. Palmer on the rebound. Waits for the defenders to go up, puts it up, he'll be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go against Potter. That's his first. Palmer 1 for 2 so far on the night. Make that now 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Zayden Palmer will check out as Lucas Engel will check back in. Jace misses on the second as Carlson comes away at the rebound. 18-7. Potter spins inside the paint, knocks it down. Potter coming off the bench with 6 points already. Angle with the basketball. Gets it back for Jace. 4 seconds. Now 3 left here in the quarter. Palmer. No shot going to get off as Palmer unaware of the time. 20-7 King City leads after the first quarter play. 14 fouls in that quarter. Back more in a moment on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the Rec Center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
20-7, King City with the lead and the basketball to start out the second quarter of play. Garlock and Metzger check back in here for King City to start out the second quarter. Garlock with the basketball, about loses his footing and does. They're going to call travel.
Well,
I don't know if he hit a slick spot or something there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They're going to check it out. Garlock picked up those 2 quick fouls, and now back in here to start the second quarter, and just a little bit out of sorts there coming back into the game.
Barrett Worrell finds Miller to Dalton Worrell, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
I think Miller could have just taken that himself there.
We had 14 fouls in the first quarter.
Wow, 14, is that what you said?
14, now up to 15 here with 12 seconds in to the second as Jundy will pick up just his first. It's one of those questions, where's he been all game? Everybody's been in the fouling territory so far as Dalton Worrell hits on the first. Second free throw attempt here from Dalton Worrell is good as he knocks them both down. 3 points of the night for Dalton, all coming from the free throw line. Garlock dribbles past the defense into the paint, leaves it off for Carlson. Back out to Jundy. Drives. He's going to pick up the bucket and the foul. Foul going to go against Dalton Worrell. That's number 4. 24 seconds into the second quarter.
Yeah, I just got him reaching his hand in. Not a lot, but again, this is how the game's been called.
Dalton's going to have to check out here. A night after having 21, he's going to have to sit here for a lot of this game.
Yeah.
Picking up his 4th to 24 seconds into the second quarter. As Zayden Palmer checks back in, Jundy finishes off the three-point play. 23-9. King City with the lead. Barrett Worrell gets it off here for Palmer. Back to Barrett as he gets across midcourt. Dribbles down, leaves it for Angle on the block, fading away on the block, can't get it to fall.
Yeah, didn't really go up strong there. Almost got it to roll in, but just not enough on that one.
Metzger with the basketball over to the left wing now for Jundy. The Garlock into the corner to Carlson. Carlson drives. Finds himself underneath the basket, knocked out of bounds. Out of his hands, off the Warriors. Drove down to the baseline underneath the basket in a spot he really couldn't do anything with it. And the Warriors knock it out of his hands, out of bounds. Trying to send it up for Jundy. Has it just in front of the free throw line. His shot up and in for 2.
Yeah, Barrett tried to go up and intercept that one and couldn't quite get it. Found himself out of position, and Jundy took advantage.
Zayden Palmer, right wing for Angle, up top now for Jace Palmer. Back to the top of the key for Barrett Worrell. Zayden Palmer, the freshman left wing. Going to get a lot of playing time here tonight with both Papa out and Dalton Worrell in foul trouble. Shot from 3 from Angle, no good. Rebound picked up by King City. The pass to Shellhorn from Metzger. Too tall as that one sails out of bounds. Not even certain if Carlson could have caught that one down on the baseline. As Angle will inbounds here for the Warriors. Ball inbounds here for Jace Palmer. The senior weaves his way through traffic, waits for his teammates. Up top for Barrett Worrell to Shea Miller, left wing. Shea back for Zayden Palmer. Knocked out of his hands there by Shellhorn, finally picked up here by Metzger. And he's going to be called now for the travel. Jace Palmer will inbounds here. 6:06 left to play here in the second. And they're going to get a foul called here against Shellhorn.
Yeah, this just kind of bodying up on him. I mean, that's kind of bumping him a little bit.
That's going to be his second. Palmer up top here for Barrett Worrell. Drives and takes it all the way to the glass for 2. Barrett with 5 here in the ball game. Jundy for Carlson. Inside, goes up strong, gets the bucket and the foul. And there's Palmer picking up another. And that is going to be number 3 on Jace.
And
Wayne Scott, Potter, and Mooney will check in for Jundy, Shellhorn, and Metzger.
if Jace goes down with 4, they're either going to have to leave him out there and risk it or play one of the JV guys who have not seen the floor this year in varsity.
As Carlson will knock it down 28-11.
I should say meaningful varsity time.
Barrett Worrell sends it back for Palmer. Trying to send it into the corner here for Angle. Right wing now for Barrett Worrell. Barrett drives in. He's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go against Garlock as he'll pick up his 3rd now. I will say, Brett, though, 5:26 left here in the second quarter. We are still 5 fouls off the pace from last quarter.
Yeah, that was just, at this point, last quarter, both teams were in the bonus.
Exactly. As Barrett misses the first, Garlock going to have to come out. Checking in will be Jundy. I know this isn't exactly Coach McMillan's game plan, but it is in his favor. I mean,
yeah,
your bench is deeper. See if make him foul with you. 28-12 as Barrett hits the second. The 16-point lead into the corner here for Potter. Backdoor Jundy has it knocked out of his hands. Picked up here by Jace Palmer. Barrett Worrell gets it. He'll bring it across midcourt. Shea Miller with the basketball on the right wing. Leaves it for Palmer. Drives baseline, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Foul's going to go against Carlson. And the foul against Carlson here is his second, team's 4th. Next one will put the Warriors back at the line in the bonus. Inbounds to Jace Palmer. He'll have it left wing. Gets it back to Barrett on the left wing now. Turns the corner, spins, puts up a shot over Carlson, gets it to fall in. Barrett now with 8 in the ball game as he leads the Warriors. Jundy in the corner. Up top, all alone, Potter. Fakes, drives, lays it up off glass for 2.
Yeah,
and Colton Potter with 8 in the ball game.
He had Angle closing out late there, got him to bite on a pump fake and got a fairly easy layup off of it.
Barrett Worrell with the basketball. Gets it back here for Palmer, getting it across midcourt. Trying to cross over. Stolen away by Carlson. Takes it, lays it up off glass. Smart decision there by Jace Palmer to just let him go and not pick up a 4th. 32-14 halfway through the second quarter. Barrett Worrell with the basketball. Sends it back to Palmer, who gets it across midcourt into the corner now to Angle. Trying to feed it down to Miller. The bounce pass kicked off the foot of a Wildcat. It'll be Albany basketball.
And another thing we haven't talked about yet is both teams are getting up and down the floor. So with not many guys playing for the Warriors, I mean, fatigue is, you could see it kind of setting in already.
And King City didn't play last night. Albany did.
Yeah.
Miller top of the key. Into the corner with it for Barrett Worrell. Barrett right wing 3. Misses off back iron. Wayne Scott on the rebound. Palmer comes away with the steal. Gets it for Barrett Worrell. Goes right at Carlson. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up. And this time he's going to be fouled. And will go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul this time is going to go against Wayne Scott, his second. Coach McMillan was looking for a charge, but I don't believe Carlson had been set yet, as Barrett will hit on the first. And again in double figures is Worrell as he hits the second. 32-16, 3:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Jundy drives off glass for two.
Yeah, a little too easy there for the Warriors, but I think no one really wants to reach in there, risk picking up a foul, because so many people are in foul trouble right now.
Zayden Palmer with the basketball. Dribbles through, trying to throw it up top, and it hits off the back of Barrett Worrell. Pass really out of his reach. Picked up here by King City in the backcourt. Wayne Scott up top for Potter. Drives and knocking it out of his hands. That time on the shot is Shea Miller.
Yeah, good block there by Miller to save the layup.
2:44 left to play here in the second quarter. 34-16. King City with the lead. Ball inbounds in the corner to Wayne Scott. Up top for Jundy. Right wing to Potter. Back up top, Carlson. Spins. And he's going right at Palmer every single time. Seeing if he can get Palmer to pick up his fourth. There's 12 already on the night for Carlson. Barrett Worrell dribbles through traffic. Has it stolen away from behind. And then knocked off the foot of Carlson right to Shea Miller on the baseline. Can't get it to go. Zayden Palmer able to keep it alive. Off the hand, I believe that time of Wayne Scott. Barrett Worrell for Shea Miller. And a foul called here on the floor. Shea Miller will go to the line for two.
Good roll to the rim by Miller and a good pass by Worrell.
Foul is going to go against Potter. That is going to be his second. As Shea Miller at the line now for two free throws. Shea sinks the first. Checking in for King City is going to be Isaac King as he'll check in here for Potter. Second free throw from Miller. Misses off iron. Carlson on the rebound. 36-17. 2 minutes left to play here in the second. Into the corner for Jundy. King in the corner. Right wing for Carlson. Jundy, baseline, Mooney, backdoor, King for two.
They got a C-man, C-ball. The Warrior defense just got a little bit lost there watching the ball, and a great backdoor cut.
Palmer has it stolen away by Carlson. Goes up strong for two. Carlson now with 14 in the ball game. Barrett Worrell gets it back here for Palmer. You got to just get out of there. You got to get it across midcourt. They do. Zayden Palmer, baseline. Goes up, can't get it to go over Mooney. Gets his own rebound, has it rejected away by Carlson. Knocked around, still on the floor, fighting for it. Shea Miller comes away with it, up top for Barrett Worrell. He'll drive in, goes strong, and he's going to get the charge call. A charge called here against Barrett Worrell. That's just his first, team's third. Not certain exactly who took that charge, but that was a good job. They got their feet set and waited on Barrett to come flying in. Under a minute left to play here in the second. Wayne Scott with it in the corner. Up top for King. His shot from just in front of the free throw line gets it to go off glass. King with 4 points here in limited time off the bench. Shea Miller. The mid-court for Zayden Palmer. The Jace Palmer goes through his hands. Picked up, though, by Engel on the right wing. Engel right wing for Palmer underneath. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. And again, Carlson comes away with the steal. And he's going to go right at Barrett Worrell, and a foul called here against Barrett. That's his second.
Yeah, Barrett wanted to take a charge, but he kind of knew he was late getting there, and then he just didn't even try to sell it. Knew that it was going to be a blocking foul.
Carlson will go to the line now for 2 with 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. And Carlson sinks the first.
Carlson's probably got 5 or 6 steals right now. He's
and
piling
all of
those
them
up.
off of Jace Palmer. Kind of did a little too cute with a little crossover, and Carlson has stolen it every time as he misses on the second. Zayden Palmer on the rebound. Barrett Worrell gets across midcourt, dribbles in, and a foul from behind goes against Wayne Scott. That's his third with 11.7. Barrett Worrell at the line as Potter is going to be coming in after this first shot here from Barrett Worrell. I expect for Wayne Scott to make sure he doesn't pick up a fourth. And the first from Barrett rolls out. Barrett was a perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line last night. 3 for 5 already here in the first half tonight. As the second free throw from Barrett is good. Into the corner, Potter all alone. Back to the right wing, Carlson up top for King. Into the corner, Jundy. Down to Mooney. Back out to Potter. Shot from 3. At the buzzer, misses short. 43-18, King City leads here at the half. Brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Remember, Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to King City. Remember, your halftime tonight brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Pettyjohn Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, each on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany. B&B Barbecue in Albany. City of Albany. Williams Construction. Main Street Albany. The Albany Booster Club. Along with Wildcat Links in King City. The Albany and King City School Districts and the Prairie New Shopper located in Albany. At the half, King City leads here 43-18. Let's take a look at the stats for King City. They're shooting 17 for 24 from the field, 0 for 3 from behind the three-point arc, 9 for 15 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Landon Carlson with 15 points, 8 points on the night for Jax Jundy and Colton Potter, 4 points on the night for Cooper Mooney and Isaac King, 3 points tonight for Jonathan Garlock, 1 point on the night for Caden Wayne-Scott. For Albany, shooting 3 for 16 from the field, 1 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, kind of keeping them their game, 11 for 18 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Barrett Worrell with 11 points, 2 points on the night for Jace Palmer, 3 points for Dalton Worrell, 2 points on the night for Shea Miller. Brent Warrior shooting 3 for 16 from the field. All 3 of those shots from the field coming by the way of Barrett Worrell. Also leading the way with 4 out of 6 free throw shots.
Yeah, I mean, 3 for 16. I mean, that's kind of it's really been a testament to the defense that King City's put on them. Even when Albany's gotten good shots, they've felt the pressure of the King City defense, and it's really got them all out of sorts. We haven't really seen either team's half-court offense because we've just been up and down the court, whether it be off a steal or a breaking a press. Neither team has really set up a half-court offense really at all. King City, they like the pace that they're currently playing at. Albany is kind of letting them speed them up a little bit here. Even when they get it across half-court, they don't set anything up really. They don't want to slow it down and try to play at their pace. So we'll see what they do in the second half. The problem is now they're down by double digits, so they kind of have to play fast to get back in the game. The big thing for them is just getting off some better shots. I mean, you got to make more than 3 shots in a half, and it can't be all one guy. So, of course, there's going to be halftime adjustments. Both teams are going to be making adjustments, so we'll see. We'll see what they do. Big thing we haven't mentioned yet, just the incredible amount of fouls. 25 total in the first half, 14 in the first quarter. It was like 5.5 minutes, and both teams were in the bonus. So just a type of game we haven't seen definitely this season in quite a while. Albany might have to go deep into their bench. Dalton Worrell's at 4 fouls. Jace is at 3. And so if one of those 2 guys foul out, we're going to have to start seeing some JV guys come in who don't play varsity. So it'll be interesting to see.
And then also you look at King City, they're in the same amount of foul trouble. I mean, you got Wayne-Scott with 3, Garlock has 3, Shellhorn and Carlson each with 2, Potter with 2. So, I mean, there's some foul trouble on both sides. I mean, it wasn't just one-sided, but there was a lot of fouls in that first half. But we talked about the depth of King City. They can kind of withstand this storm of fouls that occurred there in that first half. Well, it'll be interesting to see when we see Dalton Worrell come out to start out the second half. Is it going to be right away at the beginning, or are they going to kind of wait to put him in? But we kind of heard from Coach Atkins a couple times. You can either save him till the end when you're already blown out of the game. I mean, you're already trailing 43-18 coming out the half. What are you saving him for? You got to put him out there just to see if you can kind of try and make a comeback here to start out this third quarter. We'll be back to start out the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
43-18 as we get ready to start second half action. King City with the lead. Albany will start out with the basketball. They'll send back out their original five. Barrett Worrell, Dalton Worrell, Lucas Engel, Jace Palmer, Shea Miller. For King City, they'll send out Wayne Scott, Garlock, Metzger, Shellhorn, and Carlson, their original five as well. Lucas Engel inbounds here for the Warriors. Inbounds into the backcourt here for Barrett Worrell, leading the team at the moment with 10 points here for the Warriors. Shea Miller up the high post, trying to get it down to the block, knocked away. Picked up by Wayne Scott, and he'll get it off now for Garlock.
Where's the set right out of the halftime break, and it looked like they were going to get a decent shot, but nice steal.
Garlock can't get the shot to go. Rebound picked up here by Palmer. So one of the other things you're going to see is you've had a lot of players sit for a lot of that half. Some of them are going to come out rusty as Palmer drives in, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to get this one against Shellhorn.
Keeping with the theme of the game, quick foul.
That's his third, team's first. .29 seconds in, Dalton Worrell goes to the line. Again, Warriors looking for their first points from the field, not coming from Barrett Worrell as Dalton misses on the first free throw. Second free throw from Dalton misses off front iron. Rebound picked up here by Wayne Scott. Garlock sent it back out for Metzger. To Carlson, up top to Garlock, into the corner. Wayne Scott, shot from three. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in here by Dalton Worrell. Barrett brings it across midcourt. Sends it to his brother Dalton. Drives. About loses it. Sends in the corner. Angle from three. Just misses. Rebound pulled in by Shellhorn. A minute 5 gone here in the third quarter. Both teams still looking for their first points. Both have had some good looks, just haven't gotten them to fall. Right wing Garlock. Up top for Metzger. Left wing Carlson. His shot from three. Misses off iron. Rebound is going to be picked up here by Carlson. Goes up, and he'll be fouled. He'll go to line to shoot two.
And Miller had Shellhorn boxed out. Somebody's got to go get the ball. Shellhorn's the guy for King City who can really get the rebounds. He had him boxed, and nobody else could go get the ball.
Foul against Angle is going to be his second, team's first. Carlson will hit the first free throw. Misses on the second. Metzger pulls in the rebound. Pass knocked away. Picked up in the corner here by Wayne Scott. They're trying to get it to Carlson, knocked out of bounds off the hands of Shea Miller. Wayne Scott will inbounds here for the Wildcats. Into the hands of Garlock. Expect him to go right in at Dalton Worrell here in his 4 fouls. Back door for Carlson, feeds Shellhorn, can't get the shot to fall. And goes out of bounds. They're off of the Wildcats. And as you would kind of expect when Shellhorn and Shea Miller chasing after a loose ball, the cheerleaders kind of scattered.
Yeah, no.
Those are two big linemen coming in right at you.
Yeah, you don't want to be in their way.
Shellhorn comes out, checking in, Cooper Mooney. 6:14 left to play here in the third, 44-18. King City with the lead. Miller gets it across here for Barrett Worrell. Knocked out of his hands, off the foot of his brother, Dalton, out of bounds.
The turnover is just really a problem for the Warriors, but it's a credit to King City. They're playing really good defense, making the Warriors uncomfortable.
Wayne Scott, right wing for Carlson, finds Metzger. Into the corner now to Garlock. Back up top, Wayne Scott. Carlson drives, and they're going to get a travel call here against Carlson.
Yeah, a little head fake there by Carlson trying to get the defense in the air, but definitely did take an extra step.
Your collective sigh from the Albany faithful. Thinking Palmer might have just picked up his 4th there, the way things have been called tonight. 5:44 left to play here in the third. And Palmer going to be called for a backcourt violation. Caught it on one side of the court and took a step back.
Yeah, once any part of the player or the ball goes back, it's a backcourt violation, and he caught it on one side and pivot foot hit the other side.
Wayne Scott from 3, left wing, knocks it in. 47-18. Miller finds Palmer. Goes up, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 as Carlson will pick up his 3rd now. First free throw attempt here from Palmer is good. Second attempt upcoming from Palmer. Bounces off front iron and falls in. He's got 4 now in the ball game. 5:18 left to play here in the third, 47-20. Down to Mooney on the block, goes up off glass for 2. Mooney with 6 in the ball game. Jace Palmer trying to get it to Dalton Worrell. They're going to 10-second call here against the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors that time on the press break. Wasn't quite sure. I think it looked like a few guys really weren't sure where to go there. Had a couple guys in the same spot.
Garlock drives baseline, up and under, off glass for 2. .445 left here in the third quarter. Shea Miller for Angle. And they're going to have to get it across here again soon. They do here for Dalton Worrell to avoid that 10-second violation. Worrell from just past the right elbow. Can't get it to fall. Palmer on the rebound again. Picks up the foul against Carlson. That's going to be his 4th. His 4th, team's 3rd, as Potter will check in after this first free throw from Palmer, presumably for Carlson. Palmer misses the first, short off front iron. Carlson checks out as Potter checks in. Second free throw attempt here from Jace Palmer. Misses off back iron, and the rebound goes out of bounds here off of Miller. 51-20. It's a 31-point King City lead. 4:28 left to play here in the third. Garlock with the basketball. Right wing sends to the corner to Potter. Back up top for Metzger. To Garlock into the corner. Wayne Scott. Potter back out for Wayne Scott. Drives. Leaves it short off iron. Rebound pulled in by Barrett Worrell. Wayne Scott comes away with the steal. Goes up and lays it up off glass as Palmer couldn't go for it. Dalton Worrell kind of put himself in a bad position there, and they're going to foul called here against Potter. That's going to be his third, team's fourth, with 3:47 left to play in the third. Well, I think that might only be the fourth. Maybe not. They're going to say the fifth. So Warriors at the line in the bonus now. Shea Miller misses the first off front iron. So Wayne Scott will check out. Jundy checks in. Miller misses this one off back iron. Out of bounds here off of Dalton Worrell on the rebound. And the Warriors shooting woes now adding on to the free throw line as they're now 13 for 26. They were 11 for 17 at the half. So just 2 for 9. Garlock backdoor trying to get it to Mooney. And out of bounds here off of the Warriors as King going to check in now for Garlock.
Yeah, I think.
Coach McMillan kind of upset there. Garlock gave up a wide open layup trying to get it to Mooney.
Just trying to be a little bit too cute there. Just take the layup.
Jundy left wing up top for Potter. Trying to restart up the Wildcat offense into the corner for King. Metzger for Jundy, right wing now for Potter. And a foul going to be called here on the floor against Shea Miller. That's going to be his second. Team second as well. Metzger to inbounds here for Jundy. Gets it for Potter. Dribbles in, lays it up, leaves it short off front iron. Barrett Worrell on the rebound. In transition, takes it all the way. And he's going to be fouled, going to go to line to shoot 2. Picking up the foul, here's going to be Isaac King. It'll be his first. First free throw attempt from Barrett is good. Second free throw is good as well. 53-22, Barrett Worrell leading the Warriors with 13 points in the ballgame. Up top for Potter, into the corner now to King. Shellhorn and Carlson ready to check in at next stoppage as a shot from Jundy up at the top of the key rims out. Palmer right wing. For Miller back right wing here to Palmer. Palmer dribbles in, takes it up off glass for 2. First point for the Warriors from the floor here in this half, and first ones of the night not coming by the way of Barrett Worrell. Graham Metzger up top for King, into the corner for Jundy. 2:13 left to play here in the third. 53-24, King City with the lead. Left wing for Potter. Over to the right wing now to Jundy, baseline, Metzger. To Potter up at the right elbow, drives in, can't get the shot to fall. Palmer on the rebound. Dalton Worrell finds Shea Miller. His shot too long. Palmer on the rebound. Goes back up off glass for two from a tough angle. And finishes. Timeout going to be called here by King City. We'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit SublimeFormalWear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit PettyJohnAuto.com.
53-26, King City with the lead. And the basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at PettyJohnAuto.com. And the corner for Potter. Zayden Palmer's checked in at that last stoppage for Angle as Carlson takes it, lays it up off glass for two.
Yeah, he went right at the freshman Zayden Palmer there, beat him off one dribble, and got a pretty easy look at the rim.
They're going to foul called here against King City as Barrett Worrell goes to the line. Foul is going to go here against Jundy. That's his second.
Yeah, I just trying to.
I mean, that's probably the one person for the Warriors you probably don't want to send to the free throw line, too. So Warriors are 15 for 28 from the line. Barrett 6 for 8. Sinks the first. That was a night after going 8 for 8 from the line. Second free throw from Barrett is good. 15 points of the night for Barrett Worrell, 8 coming from the charity stripe. Jundy right wing, gets it to Carlson, finds Shellhorn, weak side block for two. Shellhorn's first points of the night. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Dalton Worrell gets the ball across midcourt, leaves it for Palmer. Goes up strong off glass, can't finish. King with the rebound.
Got a good look, just could not finish with Shellhorn looming right in front of him.
Potter with the basketball, right wing. Gets it for Carlson down the block again to Shellhorn. Can't finish. Rebound picked up here by Zayden Palmer.
And Carlson's hit a few of those wraparound passes that have set up Shellhorn.
Barrett Worrell loses this out of bounds off the foot of King. Stays here with Albany with 34.4 left to play here in the third. King City has the possession arrow in their favor, barring a late jump ball. We'll start the second quarter. The pass for Zayden Palmer goes over his head, picked up here by King. He can't finish on the full court. Drive and rebound picked up by the Warriors. 20 seconds left here in the third, trailing by 29, 59, or 57-28. Zayden Palmer right wing. Up top for Dalton Worrell, inside to Jace Palmer. Inside the paint, back out, Barrett Worrell, shot from three. Misses long, rebound knocked away, picked up by Jace Palmer on the rebound, puts it in for two. 57-30, it's a 27-point King City lead as we start the fourth quarter when we come back in a moment.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave, fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
57-30, a 27-point lead here for the Wildcats. They'll start with the basketball to start out the fourth quarter of play. Remember, we'll see both of these teams next week at the Stanbury Tournament. We'll have all 22 games of coverage here for you on Albany TV. Garlock with the basketball brings it across the timeline. He'll send it in the corner. There's going to be a moving screen called against Carlson, and that will be the end of the road for Landon Carlson as he'll foul out 4 seconds into the fourth quarter.
Well, that wasn't even Carlson's fault. You have to wait for that screen to be set before you try and take off and get to the rim. And Carlson got put in a bad spot there. You got to wait for it to be set.
Potter will check in as Carlson fouls out. I don't believe that will be the last player we see foul out on the night.
I'd be shocked if it was.
Zayden Palmer with it left wing down to Miller and Shellhorn. No, they're going to get the foul on Miller. That's going to be his third. Team's first.
You know, I thought at first it was a foul on Shellhorn, and then I kind of saw how they were, and that was right. I think Miller hooked him.
Mooney has a little bit of gauze in his mouth. Uncertain if we'll see him back or not the rest of the game here. His team leads by 27. Potter with the basketball up at the top of the key. Dribbles in, sends it to the corner. Metzger shot from three, misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Garlock. Finds Potter all alone on the weak side block for two. Pass to Barrett Worrell. Gets loose out of bounds. King City basketball. A 29-point King City lead, a 1 point away from a running clock here with 7:18 left in the fourth quarter. Metzger finds Shellhorn inside, sends it back out now to Garlock. Dribbles in, and a foul going to be called, and I believe that one's going to go against Dalton Worrell. And that's the end of the road for him. Told you it wouldn't be the last.
Yeah.
So Dalton will foul out. Angle will check back in here for the Warriors. Still don't know if that's the last we'll see.
Still a lot of time.
Wayne Scott trying to inbounds. Picked up by Garlock off the ground. Over to Wayne Scott, right wing. Back up top for Metzger, left wing to Garlock, into the corner, Wayne Scott. Potter spins inside the paint. Sends it back out, Metzger. Right wing three, misses everything. Short rebound pulled in by Garlock. And the corner, Wayne Scott now from three. Misses off iron, ball tipped around. Miller finally pulls in the rebound. Ball knocked away by Wayne Scott. And a foul going to be called. I'm not certain who they're going to get it on. They're going to get it on Miller. Kind of gave a stiff arm to Wayne Scott, just trying to keep him out of his way. And he's going to pick up now his fourth.
I think Miller fouled him. I think I don't really think he pushed him to the ground, but definitely did foul him.
Metzger checks out. Wayne Scott check out. Checking in, Jundy and King. Jundy to inbounds. Up top for Potter. And the corner, Jundy, right wing. Garlock back up top to Potter, left wing for King. Garlock drives inside the paint. Has it knocked away, out of bounds, off of the Warriors. As Zayden Palmer falls awkwardly to the ground. Having some trouble putting and he's going to come out here, I believe, for the Warriors. As Cutter Peterson going to check in. .6:21 left to play here in the fourth. Jundy inbounds for Potter, drives, lays it up off glass for 2. And now into a running clock as King City keeps on their full court pressure. Palmer baseline from the tough angle, gets it to go.
That's a good finish.
Palmer now with 12 points here in the ball game.
Really tough angle, basically underneath the basket and avoided the block.
Garlock goes up. He's going to get the bucket and the foul. And I believe this one going to go against Cutter Peterson, his first. Mooney even having the gauze in his mouth, going to check in here for Shellhorn. Don't know the, looks like the gauze taken out of his mouth. No. And one here from Garlock. Misses. Rebound picked up by King. Can't get the shot to go. Mooney on the rebound. No good. Bringing it across here for the Warriors. Palmer, right wing. Drives down to the block. Again from the tough angle. Making some really good shots in and around the basket tonight is Palmer. He's got 14. Garlock trying to leave it off for Mooney. He'll have it on the baseline. Sends it out to the right wing for Jundy. Back in the corner to Garlock. Up for King. Drives. And it go off glass for 2. King off the bench with 6 points for the Wildcats. 4:38 left to play here in the fourth. Miller at midcourt. Leaves it for Barrett Worrell. Barrett drives down to the block, puts up the jumper, and knocks it down from the baseline. Barrett with 17 in the ball game. 4:15 left to play here in the fourth. Brings it down within 30 to a 29-point King City lead, 65-36. Backdoor for Jundy. To Mooney down inside around the basket, up for 2. Palmer gets it across midcourt. Has in the corner, trying to send it up for Angle, stolen away by Potter as he'll lay it off glass for 2. 69-36, 3:43 left to play here in the fourth. Barrett loses it off his foot, picked up here by Palmer, and Barrett were a little slow to get up off the floor. And the corner, Shea Miller from 3. Rims out, Palmer on the rebound. Goes up strong, can't finish. Ball knocked around and a foul going to be called here against King City.
Yeah, Barrett holding the knee. I think he just bumped knees with somebody. I think he's all right, but still definitely feeling it.
Garlock, Mooney, and Potter will check out. Checking in for King City will be Tennyson Myers, along with Bryson Hutchcraft and Luke Roberts. Trying to get it to Palmer, down to the block, knocked away by King. And Palmer going to be rolled up on that time on the floor by Jax Jundy.
Yeah, right now with what's going on, you don't want to see anybody getting rolled up on like that. You're just hoping the Warriors can, and King City too, can get out of this without anybody getting hurt.
Same thing for Albany. I mean, they're already without Samuel Poppy. You saw Zayden Palmer go down already, and Barrett Worrell's been holding on to his knee. I mean, it's been a rough game already. Barrett Worrell top of the key, but a foul called here off the ball. Goes against Bryson Hutchcraft, and that takes Barrett Worrell off of a wide open 3 that he knocked down. Time continues to run underneath 2 minutes. Inbounds for Barrett Worrell, corner 3, and he'll put it up that way. What do I know?
He's like, I'm getting this 3.
He's got 20 for the 3rd consecutive game. In the corner for Luke Roberts. Hutchcraft up top. Metzger to Jundy, trying to send it inside for Myers. Myers back to Jundy, drives, can't finish. Rebound pulled in here by Palmer. And they're going to get a foul called here against King City. It's going to go against Jundy. That is going to be his fourth, and Palmer now goes to the line for 2 free throws. That is the 5th on Jundy as his night is done. And now King will check back in for King City. Underneath a minute left here in the 4th as time continues to tick away. Palmer will sink the first and the clock will stop as we get down underneath 30 again. Second free throw from Palmer is good, and they're going to call it off, and they're going to put a foul against Cutter Peterson. And that means going to the line is King City. And they're going to put Tennyson Myers at the line. They're going to talk about whether or not to give him the free throw or not. So I think the free throw is going to count from, yeah, I was going to say the free throw from Palmer does count because the ball was up in the air. I mean, you can't really, it's not like a lane violation on a rebound. As Myers will sink the first free throw. Aborn will now check in here for Metzger with under 51 seconds left in the 4th. Second free throw here from Tennyson Myers. Misses everything short. 50.8 left to play in the ball game. 70-41, King City with the lead. Ball inbounds here for Barrett Worrell. Gets the ball across midcourt. Up top for Jace Palmer. Palmer drives, loses it, and is going to be knocked out of bounds here off of the Warriors. King City ball with 33.6 left here in the 4th. King to bring the ball across midcourt for the Wildcats. And King going to dribble it out up top. And Warriors are going to let him do it. Trailing by 29. That is going to be the final as King City able to dribble out the final 30 seconds of the ball game. They win 70-41. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's Winner's Circle player of the game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
The full court shot, and he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it! His shot at the buzzer. Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ball game from 2018 till today right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
And welcome back out again here to King City. Remember, tonight's postgame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank here for good. Final score 70-41 in favor of King City. Let's take a look at the stats tonight for King City. They shoot 29 for 53 from the field, 1 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 11 for 20 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Landon Carlson with 18 points, 14 points tonight for Colton Potter, 8 points tonight for Cooper Mooney and Jax Jundy, 7 points tonight for Jonathan Garlock, 6 points tonight for Isaac King and Caden Wainscott, 2 points tonight for Josiah Shellhorn, 1 point on the night for Tennyson Myers. For Albany, they shoot 10 for 30 from the field, 2 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 19 for 32 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Barrett Worrell, again hitting that 20-point threshold. 16 points tonight for Jace Palmer, 3 points tonight for Dalton Worrell, 2 points for Shea Miller.
Well, it was a nice win for King City. They came out pressing and just basically made the Warriors uncomfortable all game. Even when the Warriors were scoring, it just looked really hard for them to get anything going. They got the Warriors to turn the ball over quite a bit, turn that into a ton of points. Of course, both teams had to navigate some foul trouble, but King City had a massive advantage in that. Not only the Warriors have a thin bench anyway, but with the absence of Samuel Papa with the hand injury, I mean, it was just even more exacerbated. They had basically one guy that they brought off the bench until the very end when they brought off Cutter Peterson to finish out the game. So tough loss for the Warriors. They were coming in with some confidence. I think winning 7 of their last 8, ran into a really good King City team. Again, one of the best teams they're going to play this season, and King City kind of beat them up pretty good, but sometimes you can learn a ton from a game like this. So maybe the Warriors can use this as motivation and then learn from it as we enter the second half of the season.
Yeah, again, for the let's go and give away tonight's Winter Circle Trophies Awards North Player of the Game. There are a couple of players deserving. It's kind of hard to choose on a night like tonight when you have 43 fouls between both teams. It's who's still left on the floor. But it was the man for King City that kind of led the way, Landon Carlson. He kind of put up a lot of the points in the first half, kind of helped King City kind of widen the gap there in that first half, and really kind of kept it going. Fouled out right away at the start of the fourth. But, again, it was a player of the game tonight goes to the sophomore Landon Carlson for King City.
Yeah, he just makes things really, really tough for any team, but he really made it tough for Albany tonight. He's really tall, really got good length. I mean, he's a really good player, and the fact that he's only a sophomore, I mean, he's going to be really good for 2 more years, even after this one, in a bunch of different sports. So, really good player, and he had a really good game tonight.
Well, we didn't even talk about it. I mean, he had 18 points. I don't know how many steals he had on the night tonight for King City because, I mean, just his length, it was such a big problem tonight for the Warriors that they had to deal with. Again, tonight, King City girls lose to Albany in the first game tonight, 40-29. Albany boys lose to King City in the second game, 70-41. Again, we'll see both of these teams next week at the Stanbury Tournament. We'll be back in action on Thursday, wrestling action here on Albany TV, as the Warriors will have their first home duel of the season against Mount Ayr, South Harrison, and North Andrew. Basketball action back in action on Friday as the Warriors are at home in conference play again against St. Joe Christian. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Hope you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, The Briar Patch, and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, Albany Booster Club, Wildcat Links in King City, the Albany and King City School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Remember, weather's going to be nice tomorrow. You could golf outdoors, but whenever the weather gets bad this weekend, you're going to want to head to Wildcat Links in King City and try out all the new courses they've got there, including some of their older ones, including St. Andrews, Pebble Beach, and all those. Instead of paying the hefty fee to go play those games and have to travel, you can play those games right here in King City, Missouri at Wildcat Links in King City. Go ahead and follow them on Facebook and set up a tee time for this weekend when the weather gets nasty. For myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst, cameraman Brett Williams, so long and good night from King City.